Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to my kind of messy workshop. Sorry for the background, but yeah, I mean it's a workshop. Now today it's time for update number 2 of my electric guitar build. Just gonna show you quickly where I am at and what I've done so far. I'd say let's take a look at the body first. As you can see, it does look pretty much the same still as last time, but I've got the neck pocket routed. And I must say, it does fit pretty well. It's not a neck pocket where you could, lift the entire guitar with just the neck put in. However, once the neck is in, it stays there, which is already quite an okay neck joint in my opinion. Now the neck was square down here, but with the router you will get a rounded edge here. So what I did is, with the spindle sander, constantly checking, I rounded off these edges until the neck fitted in. Talking about the body, it's going to get bevels and cutaways very soon. As you can see here, I hope you can see it, there's a recess for the input jack. So the input jack is going to go in there into the cavity, which I designed already. Yeah, so much for the body. Nothing much happened there. However, a lot happened here. So last time the neck wasn't really existing yet. It was the blank piece and fretboard blank. Now we have the fretboard is on, the truss rod is in, the fretboard is radiused, the inlays are in, abalone inlays, roughly shaped. I still need to clean off and get some bumps out. So far it feels very handmade still. Holding this in your hands already feels very much like a guitar neck, and it's absolutely amazing. Quite a messy job there. As you can see, I've put a Ziricote, or Ziricote, I don't know how you say it, veneer on the headstock, and I still need to cut out the tuner holes. Yeah, I mean, there's not so much talk about it. It is just a lot of work which you have to do. The neck is kind of weird in shape. It's also quite thick, but it's due to the fretboard thickness, which I just couldn't sand away. I should have, planed the fretboard before doing anything to get it to the right thickness. Also, I would not recommend working with oak. Or maybe this is just not a good piece, but it is so crumbly. I mean, for a first guitar, I don't really care. I mean, if this is going to play somewhat decent, I am very happy. Really looking forward how this is going to look. I've wanted to do a black stain, or a light, very light black stain, so you can still see the grain. Problem so far? Not really. I mean, so far this build is going very well. It might have something to do with that I take some steps, or I do some steps twice or triple. I first test them. I did the neck pocket, I did it twice before I actually routed it on the guitar, just to see if I'm working correctly. Now, sorry. I've got myself a copy router bit, which has a little bearing on it. You can route along these edges and it's going to be so neat. So I placed the neck on this template, so I could actually test this template before routing it, and as you can see, it was pretty well fitting. Now something I'm really proud to show you is this little box here. I've got in touch with Schaller from Germany. I first wanted to get a Hannes bridge. Hannes! But then I realized this is much more complicated to install. Alternatively, I asked if they wanted to send me the 3D6 bridge, how it's called. And I must say I'm very happy with the last minute choice, because this bridge looks absolutely stunning, especially in this vintage copper finish. I still don't have pickups for this project. However, Gabriele from Roncesvalles Guitars said he would send me a set of pickups for this guitar. I still don't know when they're going to arrive, how they're gonna look, how they're gonna sound. I have no idea. Just, it's gonna be a surprise for me as well. Yeah, I'll keep you updated on that as well. Now, I know that a lot has happened since the last update, but I really enjoyed building this without having to deal with the camera setup and all that stuff. You know, I just come in here all by myself and, you know, just building this guitar. I mean, there's no sorcery going on here. It's just, you know, measure, cut, rasp, sand, you know, and somehow it ended up like this. I mean, the true art of building a guitar is not this right here. It will be this, but, you know, on a level of perfection that no one else would be able to create. I'm really staying realistic here. I mean, it's not going to be the best guitar ever. The neck feels a bit weird still. It has like a compound shape, if you will. But yeah, it feels handmade. I made it myself, and if it's going to play, I'm going to be the happiest man alive. Yeah, I've got this nice JBL speaker with me, who's playing music for me. Not going to talk too much today, just want to give you a quick update where I'm at. Going to make the next update a bit sooner than this one. However, you can see very frequent updates on... sorry. However, you can see very frequent updates on my Instagram, where I'm, you know, posting stories every time I do something. And you can, on my profile, you can see my story highlights, where I've got the entire process in a couple of pictures for you. The link is right there. Yeah. So I'm going to crack on now. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and you want to follow along this build. Yeah, I'm out. Take care.